and King had to jump up to retrieve it. I mean, that was absurd. An OT win over XZ. Since then, they've beaten Team Liquid and Paper Rex here.
Okay,
Leviatán are so good
here we go.
at this map,
Haven.
and it's one where Loud really
yeah,
Loud are going to start on the defense, right? Loud are still good on this side.
Okay. How can I put this? Okay, it's a lot on Aspas, in my opinion, on this map.
60, 70%
It's actually a lot on.
This is not a map that
Less has okay.
Loud.
Less has always not
If they're
been.
able to take it away, I think it'll speak more to the mental disadvantage of Leviatán.
Okay, basically it's on these two, in my opinion, for this. Less has never stood out to me heavily on Chamber, so this is a good time for him to do it. Loud on the defense, Lev on attack.
This is part of the reason why King, the IGL for Leviatán, was saying sometimes a pistol
yeah, I always used to watch. I mean, again,
because the guns themselves are random.
I say always when I watched Loud Haven on Ice, in Iceland, it wasn't super. I felt comfortable that we were going to win, basically. So. I think Lev might be the same. That's nice from them. Good start, double kill from King.
With the spam. Man's just firing away inside the smokes and still being rewarded for it. Maybe that was what he was talking about with the random pistol rounds. I don't know.
I can tell you though. However they're working, Leviatán are getting the
nice anti coming in as well. I guess they have looked where the eye always lands. And that's good prep from Lev. Just again, this is what you look at in your prep. A lot of the time, you're just showing on the retakes. This util lands here. This util lands here. So when they get into these situations, they know what to do. They know what to expect. A nice util from Lev at the moment.
That's not enough to work with.
And as the desk was pointing out,
okay,
King on Viper was able to put up 26 kills on map 1. King on Raze now is looking like he's in
Pistol
the same
Kings.
kind of form. Hasn't been rattled in the slightest.
10 out of 11.
And is determined.
Didn't expect anything less, really.
And that's what we were talking about. Leviatán very good on this map. They are absolutely favored.
Yeah, actually, I'm a little bit worried, and this is probably going to be something that is going to be a curse. I'm a little bit worried that this might be a dominant map. I'll put it out there.
Win another pistol.
I'll put it out there. I'll curse it really early on. Oh boy, they 5-man stacked. I take it all back. It's going to be a close game. Oh no, they 5-man stacked and they're walking into it. Oh no, why did I say anything?
This could just be monstrous right now, and Loud want to take the fight straight to them. Lose that cool a little bit, I think, as well, when they were opting to try and take this fight.
Holy hell.
Leviatán wanting to try and contend and go toe-to-toe with that one, but it's an instant wraparound.
Uh-oh.
It feels like the Loud players
We double swung. We
down
double.
with the rotation. They're going to be meeting them head on.
It's all up to that duel.
Shots
Oh
just
my
whiffing
god,
and going
that's
wide,
crazy.
though.
Actually felt like...
Have the correct read.
Oh my god, I think... Wait, are they going to go into A and he's here? Oh my goodness, everything is going right for Loud in this one. And they still... Uh-oh. Oh god, are they going to check it? Holy hell, 51 HP, that's a good eco. Oh, chat, I'm not going to say stuff like that again. What enough. That was crazy.
Played it perfectly. The player with weak health going through first and allowing Melzer with almost
yeah,
full
thank
HP
God Shy checked it.
Every Leviatán fan had their heart in their mouth. Oh, right click doing so much damage. It's just a wry smile on the face of Sadak.
Yeah, that is gutting. That is absolutely gutting, but it's a good eco. That means that this is basically a buy round right here. Nope, ignore that. They didn't go for it. Okay, so just the lowest eco. I mean, probably the lowest bonus we've actually seen in this tournament potentially. One hero gun.
I'm not going to bore you with the numbers, but
not so much in this game yet.
Stinger.
Yeah, it hasn't really reared its head.
Heavier stack over towards B, right?
A lot. Actually been pretty good at shutting them down, and there's an awesome start.
Took a shot down middle. I was going to say, a lot of teams like to favor over towards B on their bonus. It makes a lot of sense. Worst guns, close quarters. Holy hell, okay, there is just kills going everywhere. Okay, they don't get anything. Aspas has to rebuy armor, Sassy has to rebuy armor. This is going to be the full buy. Nice from Loud, keeping everyone alive. So their economy is good, they can buy into the next round if they lose this. But, Lev, this is the one.
Totally tripping Liquid and Paper Rex up.
Is sacking 5C an anti-thing? Yeah, it will be. It will be reads into that.
Large amount. But in this match so far, they have been clean, and it's been making all the difference. Made that comeback possible on map 1.
Do you think teams aren't punishing FPX's second buy round enough? No, I think people don't understand just how well FPX play that second round. They are. I don't think they're the most disciplined team because Angel is honestly crazy, but they are very, very disciplined on that second round. It's a good start.
Especially with the aftershock, that's a lot of damage being done. Sadak, 2 bullets all
Okay.
it takes, I guess. Quick dink and a
Go
body
down to a
shot.
3-on-3. We still have double smokers up, so Pancada is he going to keep on going, or is he happy with that? Good decision from him.
Looking towards long though, because he is slightly cautious that King could have already gone in that direction. But he's got the right read and a gorgeous angle.
It's beautiful.
Nice, but they decided to push long Sadak. His calls have been so good, but this was oh my god. No, why did Sadak fit? Man. They yeah. That for me is that for me actually was a mistake. They didn't need to double. When they had this info here, that was like everything for them. I think those other two had to just play it together. But yeah. But Bren, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I get why, because they felt like they wanted. I mean, they just wanted early info, but Bren, thank you so much. Drevlo, welcome into the Slug Club. If you're here, please say thank you. But Bren, appreciate it. Did Lev win pistol? Of course, of course, of course. Pancada does have a smoke, so if he smoke touches spike, I mean, they're expecting him to smoke touch the spike. That's why he goes down there. So he's trying to create a lot of pressure. I think, I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to go down into... I'm not going to criticize people in 1v whatever situations. There's multiple ways they could have played it. That was the kill there that decided it all, though.
While there was distraction going on, Sassy tried to push and got caught. Just so many fights happening all across the map as these players try to react to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
1-3.
But a lot of it being that Loud are getting very active on the defense side. That's a little unusual with this comp, and unusual for the way that
playing long against a smoker. At least they had rifles. I don't. When you have rifles, it's. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice hit. Double ults coming in. Really important round in terms of if they lose this round, they have to eco, so they just do all of the ults. Fast C. Overwhelm was really good. Nice ult from him. Nice fade ult as well. Good. It was it was really good. They were still kind of low from the fade ult again. The original 80. So yeah, this was a good hit.
Which is where Aspas and Sassy are heading.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of the teammates are. Horns over the top, now the showstopper. Shot rattled off. Horn is going to be connecting the Rolling Thunder though, and Reversal just can't quite land the shots. Lights are not scared though, are they? Not scared in the slightest, but Pancada.
Have they heard this?
No,
have they heard this? 16 HP. Oh my god, I'm not sure they heard it. So while that was going on over towards long, he smokes the spike and he insta-sticks it. Holy hell. That is mad. That is mad. I think the comms and everything was going on here. They didn't actually hear the original stick.
I hate these post-plan setups. I know that the distraction was what pulled so many people away.
Yeah, they all went over to him. Good decision from him to smoke and stick right on the edge. I'm not again, I'm like the only time I get super angry against the C long against a smoker is when it's like pistols and they don't have the guns to spam with. I wasn't this angry at this one. This was a bit of LAN audio coming in, so the spams were a little bit late. And that was it. They got a little bit unlucky. It was 16 HP. Again, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, straight up. When I get really angry is when it's like guns that can't spam, right, on the ecos or the pistols. That's when I get angry about it. This is fine for me. This was a mix of multiple things.
I don't know how many noise cues are coming through.
They realized that two were behind and they all went there. I thought it was fine.
Making sure that not too much damage can be done for them.
Okay, this was nice from Lev. So what actually happened is, even though Loud won the round, they decide to eco, right? They keep their money in a good place and they decide to eco, and they play it like they play it kind of like they lost the round, right? They're trying to make sure that they get as many buy rounds as possible. And yeah, this was a nice setup. Felt like they knew this was coming, but either way, they took long and they waited for a reaction. But don't overthink this too much. Dude, he actually looks annoyed. He actually looks annoyed that they stole his ace. Okay, now we get the buy round. So Loud were expecting to lose that one anyway, so don't look into it too much. Just means that lost bonus is reset as well. So okay, fast ult from him. Touch of the spike, ult comes in, swing, but it's a TP. Hey, this was nice from Lev. It felt like they knew this was going to happen. The chamber went in, he was the one planting TPs out, so they get the breach ult out of them, and they lost nothing for it really.
Also did quite a bit of damage to King at the beginning
and Sassy has used all of his util. Hey, this was a great round so far from Lev. They're really doing, and they're doing this well, right? Prowler over towards short so that we now have to have 2 people here. This has been watched the whole time, but that's an important kill. That's the one in garage. Oh, what's the timing like here? Crazy, crazy. That one came down to timing, and the Boombot gets information here. So this is a good round from Loud. I thought the original hit from Lev was pretty nice. So they had a nice idea going into this. Got a little bit unlucky with this kill, and a little bit unlucky with this kill, to be honest, in terms of timing.
Than we saw, I would say, in the entirety of Icebox.
It does feel very, very chaotic. Maybe that's telling, I think, towards the crowd, the pressure that they're feeling now as we're heading into the playoff stage.
Breach is just good everywhere on this map, honestly. Like, it doesn't. You can play Breach everywhere. It's good here, like here. It's such a good Breach map. It's really important for A main control as well at the beginning. Okay, so Lev just wanting to keep their economy good as well. This is a nice round from Loud, right? They take this. They did use 2 ults, but it's really good for them. They keep everyone alive. They keep 4 alive. Their economy's in a good position. Only one person has to rebuy in terms of less, but he had his ult, right? So it's fine that he went for this. He didn't have a gun into this, so it's okay.
Very all over the place. Doesn't seem to be that concrete game plan, especially with these compositions.
No matter what I say, but it was the right decision. Okay, it's an ult. He's not gonna keep the ult. It's better for him to try get a gun and have a gun into the next round. So he was wanting to try get this ult. Sorry, this gun that was dropped here. That's why he went aggro. Let's see. Okay, no matter what happens this round, everyone can buy next. Les might not be able to. Hey, I actually said that Les is doing good at the moment.
Shy's been damaged as well, down to 4.
That's back-to-back first kills.
An extremely poor start for the round. And Loud have got so many ults to play with here as well.
I'm not sure the cast works like that.
Defense side is
That's smart though. I like it.
Side, but they normally only average about 6 rounds on Haven on defense.
Oh, the timing. Unlucky for Les there.
But it was a tough shot for Taco to hit.
Boombot does not see this guy. Perfect timing. What a nice timing on that one. Boombot didn't check the corner. That's why you have to have good boombots. I do have a good boombot for checking back short. I can upload it later. Dude, Les is actually showing up. Shy 7 HP as well, so it goes into a 2-on-2. The double flank. Trip is down because it's dead. Is Shy gonna do something bold because he's low HP? What's this like? Melsa has to kind of get one. That's unlucky. Shy gets into a good off angle because they might not have expected him to be here. You're probably going to think he's under heaven. Hey, nice recovery from them. Good, really good run from Les. Back-to-back good runs for him. He's had great impact. And I like the idea, right, of exploiting the Boombot that didn't check this corner. And that's why Boombots, that's why it's worth having lineups for Boombbots, right?
Make any kind of recovery is
rounds like this is a perfect example.
Both players jiggle peeking there, jump peeking, and Bren, you made the point earlier. He's trying to react, I think, to Shy, and Adversal comes half a second later, and that's exactly when he reacts to it.
The kill. And he got the wallbang.
Shy got wallbang.
So good on this map, yeah, of course it is. The only reason that you're seeing Fade use more into this map is because it's Prowler, so you have extra util to clear these areas. It just gives you way more options, and so instead of just a drone that can go out to push an Opera off, it just means that you let's wait. This is nice from Lev. It just means that basically if the Prowler gets, so say you leave A at the beginning and an Operator gets here, if you use a drone it can get one shot by the Operator and the Operator can stay there. But if you're using a Prowler, you just use an extra Prowler to clear him off again, and normally you're going to force them off the angle. So it's just the extra Prowler, and it's just the main reason is just because of A control. And honestly, just Fade combos so well with Raze, and Raze is pretty meta right now. Raze is kind of meta right now because of the Fade, to be honest.
Leviatán going for the re-hits.
Never really falling for the
Cutting of sound, right? Creating the question mark that they're going into these areas. As we can see, Loud pretty happy to stack here. Their reads have been very good, actually. Their reads have been very, very good on the defense half. It does feel like when stuff goes down on the map in terms of util, it does feel like they know where the end's going to be. Nice nade, nice Prowler. Hey, Pancada has done good here. Keep an eye on the time. This is really... Oh, keep an eye on the time. This is good. Good flashes.
Struggling to really get any sort of foothold into it. Dodging, juking, sidestepping, and now the Nightfall moves forwards, but it's so delayed. And holding the close corner, Pancada puts an end to it.
That was impressive. That was impressive from Loud. Nice read, nice util. Definitely want to shout out Sadak here. These flashes when the Raze wanted to go in as well was great.
Whoever's informing these defense-sided decisions, because they've just got the read every time. Every time.
Sideshow is spot on.
Put some pressure on one side of the site, cut noise, go for the re-hit, and Loud do not budge.
No. And credit to Pancada as well. He's being swarmed here. I'm not sure if we're going to see it in this replay. A little bit prior to this, but
I like how he jiggles his movement as well.
Yeah.
It's him. It's got to be him. It's got to be him. He's the mastermind with the reads. It has to be.
Taking it all in.
He's just celebrating. Okay, stun. Nade. Oh, they beat it. Are we going to walk into garage? As we can see, I think they wanted to. Okay, Prowler goes in, they follow it. Oh, it's fast. Nice stun. Oh, man. Everyone's... Hey, this was just a good round for just movement, util, everything. This was cool. They take back garage though. Big, heavy fight over towards garage in terms of kind of 3-man. It was 2 people taking it and 2 people defending, but they each had a breach supporting them.
Oh, and Aspas feels like he's cheated out of that one. Surely should have been his time to get a kill, but ends up going down. So was a bit of that
it's an interesting match to watch. So it's a good match so far. It's a good match that kind of shows a lot of like prep and I don't. It's just been a good map to show a lot of how much work goes into these kind of maps. Honestly, so far it's been nice. Yeah, I don't know how he got 0 damage here. That for me is a little bit in terms of Aspas, right?
The way that Aspas frags for Loud, for example, sometimes.
We have 2 people over towards A. I'm surprised they haven't pushed or gambled with this. Okay, we do see a push coming in. A lot of this is down to how can Pancada do. What's the timing like as well of them heading onto the site?
He could be the difference maker again, holding close. The anchor position, but the nade at his feet and the spam. Just in that one site, like that one angle. Lovely clean movement with the double.
Oh my god, nice shot. Hey, that was nuts. It felt like they knew. It felt like they knew he was here as well because it was a nice nade. Damn, these shots into this round.
By Leviatán. I'm not sure Sassy's going to be able to do much.
Oh my god.
The haunt is nice.
Could have made something of it.
Hey, that was hey, this was just a really good round to watch in general, right? The fight for garage was really cool. A lot of nice stuff going into it. The exec was good. Felt like they kind of maybe knew that this guy was here. Maybe that's a bit of a read in terms of some kind of anti as well, because there was a lot of util used in this position. I don't know if any of the guys from Long actually saw like an arm or a gun or something, but it felt like the information was at least there. And there were some nice shots at the end. So it was just a satisfying round to watch.
The response would be from the site anchors, and they just slowly squeezed and applied the pressure.
Really clean stuff. See another play over towards this Double door section. Les tries to take the
Les
angle.
goes for a shot at the beginning. Loud. Did they use nades? Yes, they did. Nades to have a combo over towards A main, so they hold over towards A main. Okay, so as we can see, we saw a bit of pressure in these areas. So now you're gonna see the prowlers that I was talking about in terms of Shy, right? Shy has saved 2 prowlers, so they would let them take A main control. Now you're gonna see prowlers go out here, and this is you're gonna see why the fade is used so much, right? Because we're just gonna have the same util used back. Stun goes out, prowler short, right? If this prowler got shot, he can do another prowler if he did it. That's why like fade's great. So this was nice. This was a good decision from Loud though. They got seen over towards long. What's the timing like as well? Once this guy gets contact, the breach is gonna stun.
There it is, catches it. Aspas wants to take the fight. There was a fault line as well to help it, the stun, to see if they can lock down the targets, but it was on King.
It's nice though. You see Loud moving this trio around a lot, right? The trio of the breach enabling these two, and then these other guys just holding over to whatever the other site is. It's very nice so far. What's the hit like? Aspas didn't get hit.
Yeah, and no one's clearing this corner. There's none too aware of Aspas, and still ripping them apart. Need helping him out, at least the kills do.
Time's actually been an issue a few times for Lev.
Where's the spike? Melter
Does Melter doesn't have his ult, okay.
And if Taco loses the op here as well, it could bode very poorly for them.
Yeah, nice. That was good from them.
The
Dude, there is so much. Yeah, this is nice. Again, I'm liking how those three are kind of playing together, right? And all of the reactions, like Aspas's reaction to use his ult there was really good. And all his utility was great.
The delay with all of the initiator utility.
Yeah, look at this util as well to just prevent other people from going up. It was great. And then even though he goes down, the trades were good. Again, big shout out to how the breach, the raise, and the fade are kind of playing together. They're making really good use of the breach.
It's going to be the same game plan again here from Leviatán, but this time to play for the ult orb on Shy.
Okay, Shy gets the orb. They should be pressing tab and working that out pretty early once they hear it go down. That's good information. They do have to probably use util to clear this guy off after that shot. No timeouts this half? Yeah, it feels like maybe Lev needed one in terms of like speeding up the amount of play. Because they did win pistol and they only have 5, so maybe the only timeout I would have potentially liked is some of this. They were going a little bit slow, but I think a lot of that was down to, especially when they wanted to hit A. A lot of the util on A has been great. It's the same boom bot to clear here.
And not quite the same play. The boom bot broken immediately, and Leviatán, they know what's happening.
Information to this area. Stun was good again, and they are going to group up to C, and as we can see, that is the most perfect call. They're playing double garage. How many people are going to go garage? Keep an eye on the chamber as well.
Could be on the cards.
It's a really good macro play.
Wow, they actually called this perfect. They've actually called this perfect. They've gone heavy garage and there's 3 people here. That's the first distraction they're going to run in. Oh man, Loud are actually all over them with reads. These teams play a lot, right? These teams play a lot. They said that they're kind of scrim partners as well. They practice a lot against each other. Yeah, Loud, it just feels like Loud know what's going on all the time. Yeah. They lost pistol and they get 7. That's mad. That is mad. This was a great half for them. But their attack is the one that's been the question really. Their defenses always look relatively. I say relatively. The defenses look really nice. But their attack is the one that's caused them issues. So.
Got to rely on those great protocols and calling.
Yeah. Really leaning hard into this one, but we're going to see what our analyst has to say about breaking down his first half of map number 2 so far.
What a massive first half of map 2 for Loud. Not what we were expecting on Leviatán's pick at all, but Loud has been absolutely dominating, don't you think?
Especially when we saw how Leviatán started again. They won the pistol again. They won the anti-eco again. It really started to ramp up. And so it is a surprising result.
So many of the things that we've been priding Leviatán on are still happening here. King, for example, has been looking like an absolute god. He's kept his form for map number 1, but they're still losing so many of these rounds. It feels like Leviatán.
Yeah, he is. He's trying everything. He is playing great.
And Loud just come back in the late round to win.
it does feel like Leviatán is trying to take a lot of the space, and they're sheepish about it because it takes so long. Here's Les with the double there, and you saw the amount of times that Les was getting a lot of value in the rounds, and continues on in the back. They just can't clear him out, and because they're slowly working up these spaces.
You bet on Lev to get this pistol, honestly. It's
yeah, it has been really tough for them.
It's probably a good one.
It feels like they're starting.
It's crazy.
Off
It's actually crazy how much they get.
Down, they get themselves in the right direction, and Loud again has been really good with these retakes. It's a very similar story to map number 1. I think of those rounds where they're playing that post plant C long as well, and just letting
Lev's attack is too predictable.
So
It does. I think what you're saying there definitely has some value. To be honest,
like it does have
in terms of the amount of reads, but you do also have to remember that these guys have practiced a lot against each other.
Losing out on a lot of this, you can see it in their faces. They're getting frustrated. They're losing rounds that they really shouldn't be, and you can see the heartbreak. It's palpable for this team. Again, it's exactly what I said after map number 1. They need to come back into things, reset their mental, because they are a great team and they're great on this map.
10 out of 11 pistols, yeah.
Mounting for them, and
That's
so many players
it's
who
insane,
have to step
isn't
up.
it?
King is already stepping up, but he also has to be the leader for the team. He has to get these guys into the game.
Defense half low, Taco can really
because you saw on Icebox.
Taco can really come in here.
If there's any sort of mistake.
And Loud is confident. They are already on the right direction. They just have to keep pace to close this.
All right, let's get this second half underway. Let's send it back to Brennan Sideshow.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, how is Leviatán going to be getting back into this one? Obviously, the pistol round's going to be helping a significant amount. And King, I mean, it's literally, this guy has been carrying his weight and more, I think, doing the IGLing. And statistically, look at it.
I like that the stats wizard had styled his name like Jing, who did a similar thing. Put the extra G on there. You deserve it, King. He is playing.
Okay, here we go.
Over the course of these
7, 5. Can Lev keep up their pistol dominance? 10, 11 for them in pistols.
They need the leader for the rest of the
Hey,
team.
good overwhelm over towards A site. Are they going to keep this kind of pace? Because we're going to have to see a retake if they do. And we saved the nade. You see that? Aspas was so confident that the left side there, he saved the nade. So that might...
All the way into the A side. That plant is going down without anything to disrupt this one. Takulia is finding that opening onto Sanak. It's a big kill for them. Not going to have any of that breach utility.
No smoke, Heaven. Hey, it's looking like a nice retake, I'm not going to lie. Oh, no one came out, though. The Omen Flash at spawn delayed them, and there was the nade as well at one point at spawn. So they didn't actually get out, even though... Oh, it's going to be hard now. Most of their util's gone.
Spam is brutal, but King takes the right timing and the angle. Jump peeking through the smoke. Every player is low right now on Leviatán, but how are they going to be able to find these kills?
Oh my god, that was crazy. I like the decision from the chamber to run out, then TP away to enable everyone out, and yeah, it just turned in, that was madness. Their frenzies were everywhere, everyone was low. Loud managed to take it.
The first 2 pistol round losses.
Yeah, so 10 out of 12 pistols for Lev now. Loud are actually winning a good amount of pistols. This is going to be hard for Lev to win this.
From what has happened in the group stage for Leviatán. And crucially here, with Leviatán being on the defense side,
I'm gonna circle him because I really do think that he has to come online for them to win this, and for that to happen, they need to get an operator. So I wonder. First buy is very important for Lev.
The opening, you're looking at a lot of the star players like Takulia to create that magic, get those first kills. Ben has the bullets in his hands, but shut down soon enough.
The Prowler missing King, but no.
Doesn't clear it, but no one's going to go into Garage on against an anti-eco. You'll see a lot of teams just go over towards Long against anti-eco. Long is like the safest place to go, right? Shorty's good here, close guns here, Shorty here. So a lot of what you see teams do on ecos is these kind of hits. They handle this well. 4-1. I like that. The 4 people make a lot of sound, and the 1 is just to get info, and if they reactively go over towards short. This was a very nice round from Loud.
And this post plan for Loud should look clean. And it also puts Loud in firm control of the series if they're able to get this. 9-5 up on their opponent's map pick after winning 6 rounds in a row for a comeback on the first map.
Yeah, I mean, incredible resilience has been showcased, I think, by the Brazilian squad. By Loud, this battle of Brazil versus LATAM, and you know, Loud, it's been the bane of their existence, it feels like, as a team. It's either North America or crew.
Please let us see Ascent. Yeah, dude, it would be so good.
potentially added to that
It would
list.
be so good. But yeah, at least Lev aren't giving them any orbs here. They're not running in. Well, they're just going to stick around. They're just going to take the... Well, okay, actually.
And even though it's
Yeah,
not an
they're giving no
elimination
orbs.
game, it definitely feels like
Bunny knows his stuff,
fans
dude.
at home,
It's
the
just
players on the stage as well.
70% win rate is mad on that
There
kind
are
of...
real stakes
on a
the line for
50-50,
this.
it's crazy,
This is
isn't
a
it?
serious
Okay.
rivalry match.
My worry for Lev
Loud
is
have
Taco
only
needs
ever
to come
lost their
online
Arctic crew.
in terms of he has to have an
I think a lot of
operator.
people were starting to
So
doubt that they were
first
the best
Byron
team in South
comes
America.
in
Absolutely.
and
A lot of
he
people
gets
were
a
incredibly
rifle out.
impressed with the
So
way that Leviatán came out of this
you
group
want
stage.
if you
are
want
going
Lev
to
to
be
win
the
this, I think
team
it's very
under
important
pressure.
that they have to get this guy an operator.
the team
So
that's being
this
tested.
buy round and the next round
They don't
are
have a lead
insanely
that they can,
important
like,
for them.
slip
If they
away.
don't get
So
the
it is a
economy
very
rolling,
different story for the White
yeah,
Sox. But still
it's
one that's going to
I'm super
drain
worried for them if that
morale
happens.
and their grit.
For you, that's absolutely fine, bro. I can do the predictions and stuff, bro. Thanks for letting me know.
Those things have got hops.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's just climbing all sorts. I mean, cats are good climbers, so it does make some level of sense, but...
A double push into back garage, into the garage window up top. Adverso has some idea that this could happen. Oh, and the spam through.
Oof,
Got a read
Spam
on this
actually
one.
nearly did
He
stuff.
did some decent damage to Aspas.
But if
Keeper's
there's any
here
kind
as
of
well. Keeper
distraction
can
in
do.
B, it might open up an avenue for Aspas and Sassy.
Yeah, and that's what they're trying to take the timing. The Prowler to one of the targets. Now a nade into the back. Adverso just playing inside
Hey,
and out
it's,
of the smoke, and they have locked this one down.
It's looking pretty good in
Have the
terms of where
rifles, they
Lev
have
are
the
here. Nice
weaponry.
one way. Really good one way. They just have to actually force themselves through it.
Risks across
Every
the board.
kill
Sassy
honestly matters.
open up the back
Like
of
every
garage,
kill for
one
Loud
after the
here
other,
honestly
2
matters.
kills
It's a
in the
2v5
round.
back
I
into a
think this could be
2v3,
turnable.
and I really
That
think
was
the
a
economy is
previous
important for
one-way
Lev because
setup.
I do.
Oh,
Oh my
stretches
god,
it.
it's a 2v5 into a
Yes, I mean, this
2-on-2.
guy's just creating magic. The entire team is, and they've regrouped
Oh,
now.
boy.
Sassy. Pretty good idea where the positioning is. Forces out that swing, so Melter's giving away the positioning, but King has worked his way around the back.
Oh,
20 seconds
okay,
left
they
in the
managed
round, the
to
time pressure, a little
managed to
bit
close
too
it out,
much.
but they did so much damage. It's very important to do damage
Melter
against this team.
being an
Again,
absolute
Taco,
menace
they're gonna
there
have
on
a
the scene
Loud are gonna
side,
have an easier
anchoring it
time on
down,
attack. I don't think they're gonna have an
ready for where
easy
that
time. They're
pivot
gonna have
was
an
coming.
easier time when
With a
Taco
nasty
has a
one-way
rifle.
out on garage that we saw Les try to fight his way through in desperation. Sassy does a great job with the Bulldog, and that's certainly damage done on the bonus round.
Really critical round to win, though, as well. Couldn't have let that one slip away.
Yeah, it does allow Leviatán to survive. And they're still going to have a fairly decent buy heading into round 16. Taco, though, is the player without the rifle.
Okay, chat, big one. Circling everyone that can't buy next round.
Get some work done.
Three on Lev, 4 on Loud. They take early garage control. As we can see, that causes a rotate off, but they also have full A main information, right? There's never been anything here. The Rays have been watching it the whole time, so this rotates so fine. We see Smoke back in, they retake garage with 2 man, and they Prowler down towards middle. So this guy's going to get all the information. He's going to be very aware that most likely this is happening. Stun goes in, and let's watch the rotates at the minimap, right? Everyone, they all move over, right? 2 now here. This guy covers the other pass, and now we have 2 in sight. Prowler goes down, nothing short, but we're going for the 4-1 hit again. I say 4-1 hit. The Chamber's just kind of waiting for a reaction over towards middle.
Surely the knowledge is there now. Leviatán going to be under a lot of pressure right at the back of this site, but a sweet timing. How do you not get the kill there?
Wow, he didn't get a kill.
Felt like everything was going his way, but Adverso wants to help him out as well. The helping
Adverso
hand
did
away
great,
the
ran
swing
in,
again
but
from
Aspas has
Aspas.
done insane as well to get that other kill. I cannot believe that King didn't get a kill here. 2-on-3 retake. Util's great from Loud. Where the hell is that kill? Dude, Aspas has done insane. Melsa, wow, Aspas, what a hero. Dude, I have no idea how King didn't get the kill. I have no idea he didn't get any. I actually thought he was going to get 3 at one point.
Spike down and had his Nightfall online, and I thought they would drop back and just use that to confirm the post plant, and instead,
Milo Juice, what's up, bro? Thank you for saying that. Appreciate it. Welcome. Lev timeout. They have to eco. Oh man, at least Taco is 12. Taco's 2 away from his Taco's 2 away from his ult. Yeah, this is this is probably the longest we've seen until the first timeout happened, right? Out of all the games we've watched, this is probably the latest first timeout we've ever seen out of the whole of champs.
The team that was 12-6 up on the first.
Ridiculous turn of events here. Leviatán taking their first time.
I'm telling you, their win condition, Lev's win condition on defense is getting Taco and Operator. They're gonna have a. It's gonna be. I'm not saying. Well, I am kind of saying it's gonna be easy for them, but I think when they have an Operator, I can see them stacking multiple rounds on defense. Without it, I'm so worried.
But so far, I mean, it was too late on Icebox. Way too late on Icebox.
And I think it feels like too late now. The first timeout being called in round 17. The first time that they've been
Swifty for life, it crumbled pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. They looked very impressive to get to 12-6, and then I mean that is just how this game works, I'm telling you.
Not much room for maneuvering.
So wait, there's so many thin lines in this game, right? From a team looking insane to even when teams like lose in overtime, just the general consensus sometimes are like they looked insane, but if they had lost like one extra round,
holding it with a headhunter. If he could get a kill, it would be elite.
The general consensus would be different.
Head ripped off. Prowler latched onto a target as well, making sure that
damn, it's so nice from them. Can't let them have long. Again, I'm gonna say it every single time. Taco is gonna have his operator into the next round. If I'm Lev, in my opinion, they have to lock down this with him. So he has to be in charge of just locking down long. Their hit from long is too strong, and he has to be in charge of holding over towards A. I will be really interested now, because this is going to be the first round where Lev gets an operator. I want to see, first of all, Lev do some util over towards A main and make sure that they're set up in terms of either Taco goes either here or here, in terms of long or short to lock down A. And then I'm also interested to see if Loud know, and are they just going to overwhelm and just hit C site and just avoid the operator. So there's a lot of mind games that's going to go down now. This is really important. Taco, okay, he has his ult out as well.
And I just want to point out how unexpected this is to me. Having watched
that was a
Loud
nice
play
shot
Haven before, haven't ever been particularly impressed with it. It's one of their weakest maps, they ban it frequently. You look at Leviatán's record on this map. Out of the 5 teams at Champions that they've played on Haven before this year, they've beaten
Can I add Vibrance? Yeah, I can up my Vibrance into the... I'll do it for tomorrow. I don't do it on stream, I'll do it for tomorrow. I don't even know what my Vibrance is on, actually.
This is an astounding turnaround of expectations.
Okay, this is what I told. This is what I said, right? Are they going to avoid this? I called this perfectly, by the way. Lev, Taco is holding here. What do Loud do? They straight up decide to just fast hit C and avoid the operator. Both teams just have a good understanding of what's going on.
It's cracked the side wide open. There is
an insane shot.
Rolling Thunder into the showstopper. It's got to be everything. You can see a cacophony of utility exchange on either side, even another flash just to push them back. But sound cues have been removed, and Shy with the confidence there to take the fight regardless.
Yeah, I think Lev had to see this one coming and maybe stack this a bit harder. But then they wanted to make sure that he could get over towards here. So honestly, it was just really good from Loud. Still wasn't done yet, but...
From behind,
oh, nice trades, nice spacing, nice everything from Loud. God damn. God damn, okay. 12-6, we've seen this before. 6 chances for Loud. Taco can bring his operator out into that, but nice calling from Loud. This was perfect. This is similar to how I would have done it for sure. Loud have just played perfect, man, I swear.
In back-to-back rounds, what is that?
It's too late.
It certainly feels like it. Too little, too late there. Loud have just been in control of this one since about round 10, I would say, Brent.
Yeah. Round
10 and then winning the pistol on round 13. Maybe round 11, 12, 13.
Come to Istanbul for the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Dude, this is like my only source of income at the moment. So I literally, it would be fun to go to LAN and experience it, but first of all, I do love doing this, so I want to keep doing this. And second of all, dude, I need to have some kind of job. So yeah, this is a 12-6.
After dropping 26 on map 1.
6 chances.
It always, in the group stage, felt like a huge team effort from Leviatán. And to me, Shy was the biggest addition.
Need to eat, exactly.
Because he was the
exactly.
New player, because he was
Rado, thank you so much, dude.
Shy, to me, was making the difference.
Raider, appreciate it with the Prime. Thank you. Victor Y as well. New members chat. Let's get some support in for them. Thank you for supporting me.
Heading into this round, Loud on match point.
I'll feature your house in Turkey. Okay.
And all the confidence in the world.
Okay.
Much better buy.
Thank you so much, Victor Y and Raider with the Prime. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Right, 6 chances for Loud. Are they going to let the same thing happen to them that Lev let happen? Are we going to see more stacks of ults to secure it? I'm so fine with ults being used into this round, right? This is the best chance they have in terms of economy, right? So ults getting used into this is so fine. If they lose this, I then want to see them stack it. This is a very nice mix-up from them. They go over towards A, they shut them down into A main, and this is a good start for them. SK Hacky as well, thank you so much, bro. Welcome into the Slug Club. Appreciate all the primes. Thank you so much for using your prime on me, bro. Appreciate the support. Prowler goes out. Information didn't hit anyone and smoke. So good reactive stuff from Lev at the moment. It's looking and they stack 3 people here. Okay, this is a lot better from Lev.
Stack is in the right place again. Feels like watching one of the Loud round defenses. Yeah, they've got the right.
I'm actually fine with. I know this sounds a bit mad, but I'm actually fine with Sadak using his ult into this one.
But how do they deal with this now?
King dodged the fault line.
Sees as well as connecting. It's all down to these players. You have to find the crossfire. You have to find the shots. And they're crumbling. Mel to the last player
Oh my god, I
standing.
can't believe they won this. 4v5, they hit the site perfectly. Good util, good
He's
trades
gonna
in
try and make
general.
a play.
I felt like these
But it
people
wouldn't
at
be
short
three.
had to get more.
It's nigh
Had to get
impossible.
more for this.
Loud on the cusp now. Attempt is going to be made here as Melter is just trying to bait out the position, but even him.
Ooh, maybe a little bit of pressure showing here. I'm not entirely sure. Nice from Loud. That was impressive. That was impressive from them. Just the reads, the game plan. I want to shout out their coaching staff. I thought Sadak's calls were great, but yeah, they were very much on top of this in terms, like they just had perfect reads, right? They won the important pistol, which was the attack, making sure the attacker couldn't get his operator online, and then when he did get their operator online, they did the perfect calls. They had great reads on the defense half. I definitely want to shout out their coach. I think he did great here. The way he was celebrating with some of those rounds as well with the reads, yeah, he did great.
Do it again to start in the playoffs. That run at
Honor's going to rally his troops, and yeah, I feel confident that they can bounce back from this. The 12-6, it was a rough game for them to lose. The 12-6 on Icebox is hard to recover from mentally.
Vital experience. They've always talked about that as well. Throughout this entire year of 2022, the end goal for this team has been this event right here. Champs 2022.
Always said at every event.
No, there's a lower bracket. There's a lower bracket, so there's still a chance for them.
And Loud getting out of the groups in that second seed.